Hello everyone, this is People Ruin Wrestling. Welcome back to another video. Today I just want to be talking about something. Oh man, it's just so ridiculous that this is something that goes on in the year of 2021. And I understand that these people think they're doing the right thing and they think they're being social justice warriors and they're being better people by doing this, but in reality they're not. They're driving people away. They're creating a worse product. They're making things worse just for themselves and everybody else. I guess their thoughts about what they're doing is, I'm going to make the wrestling industry the way I and all the vocal minority want it, and that's what's best for me and for everybody else, when in reality, it's not really what people want. If you look at everything else, it would tell you otherwise, that this stuff that they want does not draw and it doesn't work. I think it's telling when you see WWE and AEW not drawing over 2 million people. You see, wrestling can't even draw 2 million anymore. I mean, SmackDown is on Fox. That's a major television network. That's everywhere. And AEW, they're on TNT on a Wednesday night. And people should be watching, especially in this pandemic, but they don't care. When you have guys like Joey Janela and fucking Jungle Boy advertised, nobody's going to want to watch that because they don't look like superstars. They don't have the mic work to get you invested in the match, and they don't have a good personality at all. So, and go back to WWE. You have, right now, vocal minority favorites are getting pushed, like Big E. Seriously, I don't see what's so great about Big E. If you asked me maybe a year or two ago, I would have said, oh, he was a decent heel. Maybe throw him as a heel. He's too much of an SJW, and he's just a disgrace, and he should be fired. I'll say that with confidence. You can attack me all you want. I think he should be fired. He tried getting Jackson Riker fired, so why not? You want to get people fired, bro? Guess what? We're gonna get you fired. Okay, these are people that don't draw. And besides that, I'm going to talk about the wrestlers on Twitter. Oh my god. They're such snowflakes. These are grown adults that are taking offense to a meme that fucking WWE on Fox made. It was pick if you had $15 to spend on, I believe, divas, how would you spend it? You got snowflakes that were complaining that they were in the $1 tier. Who cares? No, you don't see, WWE on Fox has done that to other people. They've done it. And, if I was, you had Carmella, Matt Cardona, Natalia, Shelton Benjamin, and her husband, I forgot his name, TJ, I think. Tyson Kidd did it as well. You have all these guys; they're all doing it. You're cucking yourself out. You think you're a social justice warrior, and you're an advocate for women, when most of the people in the comments were like, "Bro, it's just a meme. Chill the hell out. Why are you getting offended that you're in the dollar tier?" Dude, you had talented women in the dollar tier. You had Ruby Riott in the dollar tier. You had Liv Morgan down there. You had some talents down there. You see them complaining? No. I don't like her as an in-ring talent because she's not really talented, but I will give Shayna Baszler credit. She took that shit like a champ. She said, I don't need anything backing me up to know how good I am or some shit like that. Just saying that she doesn't need a list to make sure that she's good, and I respect that. You know what, Shayna, you're getting some brownie points with me with that. I appreciate you're not cucking yourself out, and you're not trying to be a advocate for your own women. That's good. But your peers are, they're screwing everything up. And you got the marks on Twitter who agree. Oh, I agree with Matt Cardona. This is really, I support women's wrestling, and I watch it for the work rate and not to jack off. Hey, good for you, fat fuck. Good for you. I'm glad that you watch women's wrestling to see the work rate and not to get off. I mean, even look at what's happening in our community. I would like to call ourselves the community of casuals. We know what draws in wrestling, and we know what can make wrestling better. But because we're doing something different, we're not being taken seriously. Well, that's fine. I'm just gonna let you know what could make wrestling better. When you're attacking guys like J Rance, Casual Q, Destructor, TWRP, getting them banned for a week, flagging their videos. I already went on a rant video on this, but if you have nothing else better to do in your day than false flag a YouTuber because you don't agree with their opinion, you need to go somewhere else. You need to get your head checked, because that ain't normal. Nobody thinks you're cool except your own group of fans or group of friends that you hang out with. Go play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Look, no, I'm not bashing anybody who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's cool. I respect Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to play that shit when I was a kid. Same with Pokemon. Some fun shit. But you manifest yourself in different communities to feel that you want to fit in. You know, it's fine to like Johnny Gargano and say all that shit, but then when you go out and say ratings don't matter, TV's deals don't matter because of the streaming networks, they're taking over and ratings are a thing of the past. There's still millions of people that have cable in the US. What do you mean ratings don't matter? This is the one thing I always hate about the vocal minority and smarks. They don't do the research because they're lazy. They think that they know everything. And they're used to people agreeing with them because that's what the community over there does. They always agree. If somebody says Andrade needs to be pushed in the smart community, everybody's going to mass retweet, like, and say, we agree with you, bro. Andrade's a great talent and he's being misused. Same thing with Aleister Black. He's such a great talent. Vince is just... Okay, look, if you were going to push Andrade and Aleister Black, at most they would be mid-card guys. They wouldn't be a WWE champion or a Universal champion. At most they would get mid-card title chances or maybe a couple reigns here and there. They would never be in the main event. So again, they do this to fit in. Do they believe in some of the stuff is? I don't know, because I'm not that type of person. I already said in my last video, I don't watch this product to be cool. I don't even watch it at all because it's terrible, but I will make videos on it because I know a lot about wrestling. You know, my community, our community of casuals, we all know wrestling. We know what draws in wrestling. That's why we make videos. And when we put out hate videos of how terrible the product is, we're giving insight of how to fix it. All you guys do is you just bitch and moan about how terrible the product is, but you'll continue to watch it. You'll put yourself through that misery, the quote-unquote misery, to watch an NXT every week, to get together with your buddies and play some Dungeons and Dragons while you watch some NXT. And look, if that's what you want to do on your free time, go ahead, but don't go on Twitter the next day and then bitch about how terrible NXT was. You got to be consistent here, Smarks. You're not consistent. You flip-flop your opinions all the time. And this is why the vocal minority isn't good for pro wrestling, because you'll never be able to build your fucking brand around it. They all want Look, remember in 2016 when they gave Dean Ambrose the championship, and then after that everybody turned on his ass because of quote-unquote he was being overpushed? But now he's a smart favorite because he earned his stripes in New Japan. This just tells you what their mindset is. You can give them what they want, but then they'll start complaining, nitpicking stuff here and there. They'll be like, say you give Andrade that WWE championship. If he doesn't look dominant enough, they're going to complain. If he starts losing matches, they're going to complain. If he holds the title for too long, they're going to complain. If he beats another smart favorite, they're going to complain. You can never satisfy these people. No matter what WWE does, they won't be able to satisfy these people. You could put the championship on AJ Styles right now, and after a couple months, they'll start to turn on AJ. But then everything AEW does is perfect wrestling. I'd never understood that. If you're going to say that shit, that's fine, but then don't come at me that I'm making hate videos about it. This is, as I said before, this is fake wrestling bullshit. You shouldn't care too much about it. Do I care about it? Do I care about it right now? No, but do I care about making it better? Of course I do, because I want to see this shit that I've watched for over 15 years. I've watched wrestling for a long time and I love it. But to see the state it's in now, where you have these SJWs infesting something that everybody likes, it's heartbreaking, guys. I don't feel good making this video. I'm just letting you guys know this is what wrestling is now. And if you continue to watch the product, but then go on Twitter and bitch about it, that's your fault. Stop watching. Nobody's forcing you to watch this show. If ratings don't matter, why do you tune in every week? The matches are all the same. They're all the same spots. They're all near finishes. They're all over 20 minutes. Like, seriously, how is AEW different than an NXT episode? I really can't tell the difference. They're the same booked. They're pretty much the same show. So, long story short is the vocal minority is not only just killing wrestling, it's also killing other things that is taking in it. So, never accept the vocal minority. Do not try to build your product or your brand around a vocal minority, because after a while, they will start to turn on you. And then your profits will be going into the fucking ground. This isn't... I'm 19 years old and I can understand this shit. And I don't even run a company. You have executives that are marks that will continue to do this shit, thinking that they're alright. Watch. I predict in the next year, TNT or whatever that deal with TNT runs out AEW, they're going to cut AEW. Because they're losing money in that investment. Same thing with Fox. Fox is going to cut off SmackDown. USA is going to kick off Raw if they don't get that fucking rating back up. So, ratings do matter. And here's my last thought. To the vocal minority, stay in your vocal minority. Don't come over to my territory and say that I'm wrong to make a video about why a certain company or wrestler sucks, but then you'll continue to watch that product and only praise your favorites, but then everyone else is terrible. Okay, that's just... You want to do that? That's fine, but keep it in your own fucking niched audience community that agrees with you. Do it. Just stop coming to my videos. Stop coming to TWRP, J-Rants, Casual Q, Destructors, everybody's videos. Stop going to everybody's videos and hating for no reason. If you have nothing else better to do than hate on fucking YouTubers because of their opinion, you need to get some help or do something, alright? It's so frustrating. Thankfully, I was a little calmer today with this video, but know that deep inside, this pisses me off because of what it's doing to the community that I like. So, yeah, guys, if you enjoyed, tell me down below if you have any experience with these indie smarks, because I do. You say one thing and it's all over the fucking internet and you're getting bullied. So, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for getting me over 200 subscribers. I appreciate it so much. Got a couple surprises for you guys later on. I'm trying to work some shit out. I'm in the process of acquiring a new gaming laptop. RTX 2060. It's going to be nice. It's a nice looking laptop. So when I eventually get that out, hopefully my videos and quality can go up and, make the community and make my videos better. So this is People Ruin Wrestling. You guys have a good one. Peace out.